The difficulty of the Demon Castle wasn't that high, and it seems like this area has already been completely cleared. The monsters here were at most D rank. Nonetheless, I gained quite a bit of experience points before having to clear 9 higher-ranked dungeons to level up. However, I can't level up here in 4 hours, and as I level up, the amount of experience points needed for the next level also increases. In other words, leveling up becomes harder over time, and I felt it when I encountered the White Tiger boss, barely reaching S rank myself. To become stronger, I have to keep evolving at the same pace. I probably can obtain the item that was a passage to the second floor of the Demon Castle and could only be used at the mobile magic circle on the first floor. I looked towards the mountain and saw that the mobile magic circle between floors must be in the Nansan Tower area. At this point, I summoned my soldier, and the leader of the ice bears appeared in front of me. It looked a lot like a heavy tank. I climbed on top of it, but suddenly I saw 3 large and horrifying monsters in front of me, starting to bother me. After all, they appeared very often. But my bear decided to take matters into its own hands. It started running at full speed and with full determination, crashing into them. I realized my bear is completely wild, and from that moment on, I named my bear Tank. I ordered it to run towards the magic circle. Meanwhile, at the United States Hunters Agency in Washington, several agents were talking to the deputy director of the American Hunters Association. The director asked if that's the monster-type human, and his agent confirmed it. The director asked if they already found out his identity. The agent said he was claiming to be a hunter from South Korea. They wondered how a South Korean hunter came out of a dungeon on the other side of the earth. After all, he said he got trapped in the dungeon when the portal closed 10 years ago, and when he opened his eyes, he woke up in America. And it was an unusual event. Not only did a human come out of a portal, but also the strength of a squad formed by A-rank hunters couldn't stand against him. The director asked if that's all the information they got from the interrogation and why they hadn't gathered more information. But the American agents suspected he might be a monster with human memories, and without the help of an S-rank hunter, all of Washington could be in danger. So they decided to seek help from the chief of the Scavenger Guild in Washington, an S-rank hunter who speaks fluent Korean, which was Dong-soo. He was on his way and had recently arrived from Korea and was now back in America. And just as the agents had scheduled an interrogation for the next afternoon, Dong-soo was walking through the airport and reflecting on his bad day. After all, Dong-soo wanted to kill me, but I was trapped in the red portal. His day couldn't get any worse. The American agents continued to observe the man, and the director asked if they knew his name. An agent said the pronunciation was quite complicated. His name is Sungil, a hunter from Korea. Meanwhile, I kept fighting demons in the flaming dungeon and realized that each floor of the thematic castle is a different world. You can obtain a pass from a random monster on each floor, and you can only reach the next floor after obtaining a pass. Since the tower has around 100 floors, this place includes 100 worlds. I passed through the second, third, and fourth floors, having already passed several floors. Time passed, and I progressed through the floors at a frightening pace. At one point, I managed to defeat a medium-level demon and gain 300 experience points. A medium-level demon is at most equal to a higher rank, and probably the difficulty of higher or even stronger demons would increase exponentially, just like the difference in strength between A-rank and S-rank hunters. But the main problem was time. If there really were 100 floors, it would be impossible to reach the top floor in a week. When I obtained the key to the Demon Castle, I was intimidated by the S rank of this dungeon. But with these boring battles over time, my anxiety began to fade. And when I finally reached the 50th floor, I met the ruler of the lower floors, whose name was Greedy Volcano. He was very large and was surrounded by his army of monsters. He was a demonic boss. When I saw him, I knew he was a giant and seemed dangerous, and I would have to deal with him personally. I decided to start the battle, ordered my mages to attack, and by casting a terrifying power, the magic unleashed fire attacks, and the entire battlefield was in flames. I ordered my soldiers to take care of the rest. They just need to eliminate them while I deal with the boss. I saw my shadow soldiers fighting, and I realized that although the guards were higher demons, my shadow soldiers were also increasing their level. They were getting stronger according to my intelligence, and the number of shadows I could retain was also increasing. After significantly increasing my intelligence, I had enough mana to restore them. However, when I saw the floor boss sitting on the throne, not even moving, I assumed I would just move forward and eliminate him because it was easier than I thought. But in an instant, the floor boss disappeared from my sight. I didn't know where he had gone, and as soon as I looked up, I saw he was already in the air ready to strike. I didn't understand what his move was. It seemed too fast, and in an instant, he began to crush my shadow soldiers. The floor boss finished Iron and then went for Igris. I couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing, that he could finish off several of my soldiers and commanders with a single blow. I didn't want to just stand by and watch, so I jumped towards the floor boss. This demon had to pay for attacking my soldiers. I was ready to give him a good punch, and then I hit him in the face with all my strength.